hoping that the audio. Trying to monitor it also is kind of difficult. But hello, today we're going to be playing Hytale, and in Hytale, okay, yeah, sound is coming through. We're going to be trying to get Cobalt. So I have like my little nook here where I've been experimenting a little bit and trying to upgrade our tools. And right now we are on Thorium, and Cobalt seems to be the next level up of upgrade. And Adamantite seems like it's going to be a bit away, but we definitely can get closer. I've actually been wanting to make this salvager's workbench because I think that might be come in handy. And where do we put it? Not sure yet because we're kind of don't have a ton of space. Yeah, on the other side of this is that room, which I guess we don't want to break into. Luckily, we didn't hit it before. So let's just cover that up and put that there for now. I want to go into this side, but I believe this side, there's just air, so it might not be great. So let's try to put this scrap shield in and see what happens. Really hope that they add something like hoppers into the game because that would be super useful. Okay, iron ore. Not bad. Not great. I'm gonna leave that there though because it's not super useful to us right now. Where's my tree chest? I guess like I could look up to the left and I do have something to tell me exactly what is in these chests. Sadly, right now, uh, didn't really have that. Okay, let's see. In this chest, we just have some food. Here is a lot. So I'll also put some of the wood there too. And I don't have anything like dedicated for stone, but in a little bit we can start like actually scrapping these. So I might keep them because it kind of tells the history of like, hey, these are the tools that we've used. Okay. I actually did need one piece of stone because I was testing something else out with the moss earlier. And it seems like for whatever reason, moss doesn't go on the way I expected it to. That's fine. Um, Wait, I just looked at something. I was like, really want to know how to use the boom powder, but for now, that's fine. And we can take a look. We need pants. So we can go to this armorer's workbench, see what the recipes for pants are, and just create it. Hit that hit craft. I just want to make two because leather is such a pain to get right now. Okay, equipped, and it does not seem like we did anything wrong. Okay. Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. That makes so much sense. I was trying to figure this out earlier, and it was basically like, hey, like, how do I get back to the crafting? Because like otherwise, this is just like empty, and you don't see it as we you go open the backpack here, and then crafting here. That's nice to know. Yeah, one thing I want to do actually is I want to take this. Oh, interesting. So if you okay, so the upgrades are per table, which if that's the case, actually kind of sucks. Like that actually kind of sucks. So we're gonna upgrade that. It's gonna take a moment to upgrade it, but we at least have our guarantee table that is like decent. Um, is there anything else we can craft? Venom sack and gold. I actually kind of want this Arcanist table, so we might actually. Is it nighttime yet? 'Cause we might be able to get those void crystals like pretty easily. It is. Look how lucky we are. And we have a horse here. I don't have a name for him yet, so right now he's just their horse. But for now, we're gonna go and try to find a. I wonder. It does work. I was just wondering because like normally like when I'm like walking up to them, they do spook a little bit and wake up, and I was just wondering if I could avoid that. And it seems I can. Where are the enemies? Please show me the like one of the few times like I actually want to find enemies, but it might be because I'm in the starting area. It's a little bit harder. So we're just gonna travel a little bit, and I hope the enemies aren't too hard to find, because those void crystals would be nice right about now. Also, some light leather. Yes, this hurts me. Probably not as much as it hurts you, but I'd prefer not to if I didn't have to. It's just that this game requires so much light leather, and whenever you see a small animal, you're just like, hey, that is a new source of light leather. And so you almost feel compelled to actually get it or attack the enemy. Okay, where are these enemies? Please be quiet, sir. Okay, there is another thing I wish this game would do for me. Okay, cool. Which is like it would preserve like that ultimate ability if you switch items. Like it does so many things right, but of the small things I have a gripe with, like I think it would just make the game flow just a little bit better. It's also super surprising because it seems like they almost didn't release this game, and I thought they did. And it's in like such a polished state. Like after they're like, hey, like we got the rights back, we're gonna release it in like a couple months. At least what felt like a couple months. And for it to come out as polished as it did is nothing short of amazing, in my opinion. I would really want a thorium bow right now. About now. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Really just about attacking and then backing up when required or blocking. You can I was gonna say if you can like back up, it's almost always better. But like after you figure that out, like fighting these guys aren't too difficult. I do think we needed a venom sac, so we're gonna grab that very quickly. See if destroying that. No, okay, you can't like fully. I was gonna see if destroying that like did anything. Okay, there's those guys that we're looking for. Yeah, I think we needed like two more of the essence of the void, so I'm gonna try to get that, and hopefully a relatively like good time. Okay, that didn't kill us. I was slightly afraid that like maybe if we open something like it would cause us to like not take damage, but like get attacked or something. Okay, this goes deep. I think heavy hits should also break their guard, but if it doesn't, what are we gonna do about it? I got a notification. Hopefully it's not anything super important. It seems like it might rain by me. That's not what I wanted. You see, and here's the thing, right? I would love to eat right now, but it feels like I shouldn't. Okay, we got that guy. Yeah, this is cool, but I don't think this is exactly where we want to be. Like, I want to explore this. I want to like basically show it off in like the justice that it deserves. Like, I just feel like a lot of these underground environments are super cool. But right now we're searching for something hyper specific, which is the void essences. So we should probably make sure that we're using those. Okay, I thought I had some repair kits, but it seems not. That means my halberd will be unrepaired for a bit. And let's just get out of here for a moment, and we'll come back at a later point in time and hopefully explore that fully. The opposite side of it too is I think that they need to increase like some of the loot uh for like some of these underground structures. Like they're fine, but they feel like they don't really lead to anything yet, which I don't think they do. It's not even like the case. I'm pretty sure like a little bit like loot's gonna be better. It's gonna be like all cool and whatnot. But right now it's a little bit unsatisfying to loot. But I didn't know. Okay, so I feel like the sword is a little bit better for fighting these guys, like the actual like archers that run away, because you can hit them like a little bit faster and potentially like stun them maybe. But one of the things like I will recommend if somebody was just like playing this like super early on is depending on like what you're trying to get, like you might just want to be like farther out. Like you might want to not build your base like too close to the spawn, because it does seem to affect like the mobs that spawn, and the mobs that spawn affect like uh the actual resources that you can get. Oh, these guys drop it too, and they're considerably easier to beat. Okay, hopefully that's enough void essences. The main thing is I think there's magic in this game, and I love me some magic. Like when it works well. Ew, Josh with that. Which I'm also thinking like if it doesn't exist yet, maybe we develop our first mod for a game and add to the what's it called, like potential like magic system. I think that could be like a really cool thing to do. Yeah, that was like my death like a while back. Let's go back to our bed. This is a very large structure also, but again, like it's just it doesn't feel super like satisfying to like loot the structures. Sure, you get like a couple items, but not enough. Okay, yeah, so these guys are the ones that you really want to like fight to get. Just like let them attack. As long as you don't have too many enemies, it's like pretty easy, but that doesn't mean that you have to be careful of your surroundings quite a bit. Yeah, you see 9 essences of the void. And those are the guys I didn't think spawned this close to us. And I think they summoned like some smaller guys. So I'm gonna avoid him for now. No reason to die when we already have all the stuff that we need. And like if we die, we lose some of our stuff. So yeah, I think it's the right deal right now, like the right move. As always, gotta double check to make sure that um like it's rendering properly for you guys. Okay, cool. We are back here, so we're just gonna top up on our food. We're still going for cobalt, but like I said, the magic workbench seems like a very interesting thing to get right now. And we have like an extra 15. Go us. So one thing I will say is this game does not properly fix the problem of no, not over here, over here, of having like too many resources. I will say. Oh yeah, this is our leather chests. Just because we actually have like a decent stockpile, not a ton, but enough to like last us for almost no time at all. Sadly, um, let's quick stack that. Go into this. Put that in there, and then we could probably turn the furnace on finally. Put that in there. And one of the nice things is this quick stack button, which does help out a bit. But I do think that maybe like a chest terminal would be nice, and maybe it's something that exists like later in the game. But it would definitely help in terms of like making sure that like we're good. Like we're like we can access everything. Because like right now, like having to open this up, it kind of feels bad. We can put the mushrooms in here. It's a food adjacent item. Um, oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Where do we get Zerk help? Unknown item and okay, it's like this teleporter though. This will help us a lot, which I really want to get now. This is gonna be like a sub goal, I guess, for today's episode or today's stream. Um, see what else we have. Ooh, this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. What does this do? It does not tell us what it does. Slowing totem. This also does not tell us what it does. That needs cobalt. This needs thorium, which we don't have enough of, and we don't have greater potions yet. Um, Flame crystal staff. We do want essence of fire. Okay, crystal staff, essence of ice. We have these essence of lives. Like, why don't you use that? Okay, so we want to get some ice, cobalt, and essence of ice for this slowing totem, and for this healing totem. Okay, so we're gonna put this down on the list. We're gonna mark it down, and then we're gonna try to get some of those things. Uh, I don't like that says that max your reach. I want more stuff. Like, okay, one of the things I actually wanted, and I was thinking about was torches. And how many can I craft? Okay, we can craft quite a bit. Let's just get a ton. I'm hoping this stacks to 100. I do like the non 64 stacks, but it also feels so weird because like Minecraft is always like, hey, 64, 64, or whatever. And now it's just like, it doesn't really care too much about that. I might have crafted too many. Let's just exit out of that and put this in our offhand. I think B should open up the backpack. I honestly think that B should open up the backpack. That would be ideal. And this is what we found so far. This is 14 out of 48. I'm wondering if these are memories that we haven't actually used yet. So we're gonna go do that. I think we have enough food. Actually, we need. I really don't want to use this right now, but let's craft like 3. Right, 3 should be enough. I hate using like the leather. It feels so bad because it's so hard to get, and you have to kill so many animals for it. Wait, yeah, this is the chest. Um, put that in there, and the rest of the stuff can go somewhere. These are food adjacent, but we're not actually carrying them around with us. We probably should. Um, let's see. We're gonna use this, and we're gonna use it on our rusty halberd because we do like our halberd. It is nice. Yeah, and then you're just gonna throw this in there. We don't really need it per se. Um, and we could jump on Mr. Horse and hopefully try to like set off in a direction. But yeah, before we've gone like up. Okay, wait, this is just ice over here, so it's probably super worth it to just go here. Like, there's no reason not to go here. So let's just select this location, put it on the waypoint. I will say one thing I do think that they shouldn't do. Well, here's the thing, right? I guess like it depends on like who they're targeting, like who's their audience. Because like personally, I would say like you probably shouldn't have a map and a waypoint system like built into the game if you want to encourage exploration. Because now it's just like I'm not really gonna try to like. Can the horse swim? Oh, that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. That's probably like one of the most beautiful things in the game. Um, but effectively now I'm like not actually gonna try to explore. I'm gonna go like from point A to point B. But when I say like it depends on like who you're targeting, is like if the people that you're targeting were already gonna put this like on their like add the mods for a map or like a waypoint system, it makes no sense, not to have it. But like controlling this horse feels kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, because like you see, like the horse moves in the direction that it's pointing, but you don't look in the same direction, and so like I get so confused. Okay, those guys are gonna be new, and we're likely gonna want to just like put our horse somewhere that can be safe or relatively safe. I don't like that you can't mine while on a horse. Like, so we're gonna have to wait, get off for a moment, make a horse hole, and hopefully he didn't run away completely. Please, horse. No, no, no. Hello, Meese. I don't know what the plural of moose is or moosin. Okay, looks like we lost our horse. Like I don't think that he wants to stay with us, so I'm not gonna force him. Um, though this building looks kind of cool, so I'm I'm gonna go that way. Another one of the major problems I see with this game is just the sheer amount of items. I'm sorry, Bear. It was either you or me. Your kind tends to be hostile towards me, so I cannot help it. Those look like enemies. Ooh, they are. They are. They are enemies for sure. They are enemies for sure. So we need a moment. And I never take any healing potions with me. I do have some. I just never actually use them. Okay, given how tough those guys were, I do want to like stay out of this area for a moment. Ooh, winterberry. Oh no, okay. I thought that it was actually like maybe like a different type of fruit. Oh, I can already see there's probably gonna be like there's already probably so much like cooking mods like being created right now. Like I actually really do want to try making a mod, like or making like my first mod. I think that would be like a cool thing to do. Um Mostly just because it'd be an interesting idea. And like right now, like I've been trying to think about like what to do. Like simple mods are almost definitely gonna be the best. Like right now, like the quality of life ones. Oh, okay, I am about to die. I died. I was not expecting that. And it really sucks because of the life essence that I lost. Day 7. It's also another interesting thing is like the only way I know about like my death count, or not death count, the day count is because of the death messages. It's like, okay, this is day 7. If I wanted to do like 100-day video, which I thought about, you would literally need to probably play for like a month. Because that's just like the days feel like they are 20-minute days and like 20-minute nights. So it's like, or like even 30-minute days and 30-minute nights, which, hey, to each their own. It's actually not a terrible thing, but it also does mean that like each night just takes so much longer to get to. The nice part about it though is that effectively your nights actually matter a lot more. You have to like when it is night, you probably want to sleep through the night a lot less because you're gonna get a lot less of them. Which, as a balancing mechanic, I don't mind too much. I don't want to be forced to like sleep or whatever, but tis what it is. I do love these street colors. Those are nice. I just want to go back to my dropped items and hopefully pick them up. Last time I think like maybe I took too long to get to them, but I also don't know like how long they last. I also went to the other realm, like where those like friendly creatures are, and ended up dying. So I'm hoping when I ended up dying there, I ended up like going there, and I'm hoping that like the last time I lost some of my stuff, it was because I transferred dimensions. So this time I'm trying not to. Are those cairns? So they're just mushroom shelves. But they kind of look like cairns. Who wants to attack me? Also, because I don't know if it's time based. Like I didn't grab any potions. Otherwise, I might have. Other things that just make sense, just tuning in, is being able to jump like 2 blocks high. It just makes sense. Okay. One thing that's an interesting decision is the fact that you don't get like regen automatically. Dun, 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 dun. Music is nice. It's really like peaceful. I can't say like I love it. I do think like of course Minecraft music's gonna be like so much more nostalgic and whatnot. Okay, we got our stuff. And we're not gonna actually like venture down here just yet. We probably want better armor than like what is it like copper? It's like one of our main sources right now. We're gonna see if we can find some surface cobalt and maybe Try you guys through like one of the most painful things, I think at least, which is um okay, we don't want to fight that bear. Is the water cold? No, it does not seem it is. Oh, there's our horse still there. Maybe if he's still there and wants to come back with us. Ooh, blue ice. What is that? I don't know if we should venture near here, but we will. Snapjaw. We're not going to get too close to him. I almost feel bad because he's not moving, but I'm just like, I need to know what he drops. Come on, bro. Okay. It's like, yeah, bro. Just raw fish. Cool. Yeah, did not need your bow, but I guess I'll take it. No, she dropped quite a few arrows though, which I do not mind in the slightest. Skelebros, what's up? Really funny because like for the easier ones to defeat, like I don't know, like, ooh, essence of ice. Two of them. So, okay, so do we just defeat those guys? Cause sadly you guys are watching live. All right, but if not, I was like, this would be the perfect time for a kill montage. See, this is also like the time that I would want to uh what's it called? Uh wow, have that portal. Yeah. So we have that essence of ice, but also seems like there's so much more bears here, so we do have to be careful. It's not everything is for free. What is frost now? You do slide on the ice, which is kind of cool. Like the friction coefficient is definitely pretty low. Blue nettle, blue ice. What is this? Icicles. Okay. We're gonna break this one because it seems that there's something that is calling our name here. Blue crystal. Just copper. Okay. Nothing too crazy. What are you? Raw skill. Only a face mother could love. Dang. Oh. These are like the actual moose. Moose cow. Remember, kids, don't approach meese in the wild. Ooh, these spruce trees, or at least what looks like spruce trees, like look pretty good. Ooh, I think there's some cobalt right there. Okay, roll credits. Ooh, there's quite a bit here. I mean, I think that's one thing that I think is kind of cool. I don't know if I love it yet. The jury's still out on this one, but the fact that like A lot of the ore you can find on the surface. So like if you don't want to go mining in the ground, you don't have to. Or like you can at least find it like on the surface before you get enough to like actually go underground. Okay, but if I'm thinking about this world and how I want it to like expand and whatnot, I think I would definitely want to use like or try to have like portal networks. Okay, this is just iron, which we do need, and we should gather like when we get a chance. But like, I'm not gonna waste time on that right at this moment. But like, just have portal networks all throughout this world, and you can have it to the different locations that provide the different resources, and that would help us a lot. But just like nether highways, again, it like stops exploration because if you get to from point A to point B fast, like when are you like you're just gonna choose the easiest method like 90% of the time. I can almost guarantee it. So I guess it is nice to have that support within the game, like from like the get-go, rather than having to add that option in later. Okay, how much are we at? We're at 24 already, which is actually a very, very decent amount. That's healthy. Okay. Hopefully there's not like a bear like waiting for us like right outside of this. Wait, is that just more surface cobalt? Oh, we are getting lucky. Okay, we have a pretty good idea, I guess, like where the cobalt is now. I think that I would like to get 50 before I actually head back because I don't want to have to come back here immediately. And last time I got like 50 of the thorium, it felt like that was a good enough amount. Like or at least I didn't have to like go back immediately to gather more. Those fire crystals is going to be a pain. I understand that's probably like a late game item, but I want my magic early. Hate that they get scared. Like I feel like some of these animals like shouldn't get scared until you attack them. Like just because I'm running at you with a torch in one hand and a pickaxe in another doesn't mean I'm crazy. Like how could you not trust me? Like I definitely want to go down into the caves, but I feel like this level is probably too high level for that right now. What block did we just? Oh, this is just ice. Yeah, we did need ice, so let's just grab like a few of it. I think that's what this would make for like a fun mini game. And our thorium pick is already like really low. And we're gonna be like what is it, the Romans was it that like would get grab ice and then like use it to keep their stuff cold. Okay, I kind of like this snowstorm. It's kind of cool. It feels bad though, cause not being able to see anything, but I see maybe our next prey. Snow leopard. This is a okay, this is actually kind of difficult with the sliding. Ooh, I actually kind of like this. I'm gonna lie, this is like very satisfying. Like not be like just like the controls like changing so much, like and you not being like I guess like so used to like fighting them. I like kind of the I guess like dynamic that introduces into the game. And these are the white wolves or whatever. I think I've fought some of them before. Don't call your friend. I thought I blocked that. Guess this area is just always snowy. And let's try not to sprint when we don't have to, so that way if we have to run away from something, we can, because we're scaredy cats here, and this is how we survive. I've been in Minecraft in hardcore and ultra hardcore. I actually don't think I've actually been in Minecraft in hardcore. I've been in ultra hardcore, and one of the primary ways to do that was by being scared. Scared of everything that can and will kill us. Oh, it looks like the rain stopped. Oh, that never feels good when you just fall. Um, but treating things cautiously can't hurt. Blue crystal. I need to double check to see if those are like if there's like a silk touch mechanic that you can actually like pick up crystals without like getting the shards and just get the full block. I think you can craft the crystals. Um, we discovered a trilobite. This game is so weird. There's dinosaurs, there's bears, there's like animals like from completely different time periods. There's animals that don't exist. It is such an interesting game. That's right. We want to gather more of those frost essences, but don't know if we're gonna want to like how long we want to stay in here. Scared me. Little frostbat. Oh, oh, almost fell because of the ice. Again, like cool mechanics, and like this is like one of the first times in a while like I've had like my heart stop for a moment. Okay, we reached a dead end, and I don't want to potentially get lost. So we're gonna make our way back out. I was hoping that maybe there'd be like a little bit more cobalt down here that we can just grab really quickly. And as we say that, like, ask and the world shall provide. Okay, yeah, we came from here. Oh, look at that. I don't know how you spawned. I need to find out what the spawning rules are in this game. The other thing is I also don't want to be traveling like too late at night because I don't want to die with all of our stuff. Like we've worked very hard to grab this surface cobalt and blue crystals. I think that's enough. I think we can start making our way back and it wouldn't hurt us too much. Unless somebody says otherwise. Then I could be convinced otherwise. Is that a polar bear? It looks like a polar bear. It's a polar bear. We kind of need this memory. Ooh, he is charging at us. You know what they say, don't poke the polar bear. You will not have a good time. I have a feeling like almost definitely like with the way this game is like going and like some of the features that I feel like I see in this game, we're most definitely going to get like a temperature thing. It just like where we have to regulate our temperature. Okay, dope. It's a natural progression. Is it guaranteed? No, but like From everything I could see, it just feels like, hey, that's like what's gonna happen. Pretty funny if I'm right though. But you can attack cancel, which is kind of nice. But again, I really wish that like dealing a heavy hit like broke their block. But they probably have their own internal stamina value, which means I was like, hey, you have to wait until they run out of stamina, which means you could get overwhelmed pretty easily. Like a bear and like a saber-tooth tiger, like both attacking you would not make for a good time, especially a polar bear. Let's actually put some building blocks within our inventory so that way, because like the other thing is like Minecraft tactics still work with non-flying enemies. Just like, hey, build up. Let's see what this is, because oops. Oh, ion crystal small. Ooh, I think this is one of those rooms, or one of those like. Oh, that's actually kind of useful, but it's not upgraded, so you can't actually build some everything. But it's kind of nice that this is here. Yeah, it's gonna take so long to get to. I already know it. Okay, we're going to need this. Just making sure there's like no enemies like hiding around in the corner because it would suck to die to one of those. Wall ring. Interesting. We'll definitely take that. Copper gauntlets can replace our current one. Stamina potion and an apple. Don't mind if I do. I'm sorry, Mr. Ice Golem. Oh, Frost Golem. I was almost there with the name. Oh. So I guess if he walks too far, he starts to go back and then resets himself. But you want to make sure that you take him out before he reaches the other side. Did not realize that in these Azure logs is something that we needed. So we'll grab that too. Is there anything in these? Not really. That's what I mean by like some of the loot's unsatisfying. I have a feeling and a hope that they add a dodge roll so I can just roll through that instead of having to like hit it to like actually destroy it. But again, still super early access. So like there's so much time for them to add like a lot more features in my wish list. Of course, that isn't to say that they're infallible. It's just that like I do like to call out things when I'm just like, I don't really like this. um okay, cool. I think we grabbed the chest. Yeah, and it leads to the exact same location every single time. Which I don't think we got any more life essences. So I don't think that's like gonna give us anything that we didn't have before. Like we could grab some of these fruit skewers, but for 15 cost, that's a little high. I'm not gonna lie. turn in 27, and we're at 9. We need 2 more before we unlock the next like 2 things. Which I thought we could already craft the oh no, I think the ancient gateway leads here, so that way we don't have to go back here every single time. And there's a backpack upgrade too. Okay, so like we're making progress. Let's pick that up. Interesting. We have met all the predators, I guess. And there's a ton of livestock. Uh, that is an interesting sheep model. Warthog, maybe. Like, I don't know how to collect and sorry. I don't know how to collect the enemies right now. So it's just like this is the queen. Oh, rootling, sapling, and seedling. Avian. I think all they really need is like things that fly. Like avian would be like something completely different, but I'm not gonna judge them. I don't know if I could do any better myself. Okay, onwards back to our home and hopefully processing this cobalt so that way we can upgrade some of our stuff because I think cobalt was one of the biggest like things that was like limiting factors. And this is another thing with the spawning. Like I think some spawning can be like, ooh, I guess like maybe up there doesn't count as like part of this like portal room. I don't mind the void crystals, but now it makes me a little scared of trying to travel all the way back home at night. We don't have any plant fibers, so we can't actually like. Yeah, it is nighttime. That could have been really bad. That could have been really, really bad. That could have been super bad. Redwood log. We're just gonna, like wait till our health goes up just a little bit more, and then we're gonna try to make our way back out again. Something else that we can do is probably repair our sword. And hopefully we don't get like repair too expensive at some point. We go up, we go forward instead of going down there. We just go towards the bed. Just keep running. Again, you don't want to waste the night, but I also don't want to die with all the cobalt on me. This is why I wish we had a horse. It's also kind of nice that you could ride the horses without saddles, but it would be nice if we can have saddles to make the horses tameable. You uglies can stay all the way over there. You will not catch me hugging them anytime soon. I saw a green light and I was just like, I'm interested. Green crystal? I have no idea what these crystals are used for, but they exist. Backpack. You can just throw the log in there for now. And probably even quite a bit of the cobalt. I keep forgetting that it doesn't stack to 50. So every time I'm like, oh, I have a stack, I'm thinking I have like 50, but I really don't. There's a mod to increase like the stack count for ores, which I think would be super useful because as of now, they take up a lot of space. Maybe it comes off as yeah, I'm complaining about this game a lot. Like, there's so much that does right. Like being able to run away. See, I need so much cobalt that you would think that I'm trying to make some batteries, but no new memories. There's like one guy that I need to look for, which in the first like test world I created, it was really easy to find them. I found like two of them, but in this world, I haven't been able to really find any guy like that. This guy in this purple robe. It has a lot of cool stuff in his little area. Okay, so this is not our valuable chest. This is our valuable chest. We could put the emeralds and the green crystals there. We could put some of the night shards there, the blue crystals, the ice essence, probably even the life essence, but we'll leave that in our inventory for a moment. I thought I heard like some whispering, and I was just like, nope. It's not something we're messing with right now. Let's go to sleep and avoid any of that nonsense. Take this cobalt out, and then we can throw it into this furnace. Nope. I'll have it one of these days, like actually memorizing how to do this properly. This also needs some fuel too. You'll notice that we're not using our blue logs because those seem to be necessary. Cool. What do we need here? The Zerk help, which I do think we saw. And I'm kind of upset that we didn't grab any. We might need to make another trip out just because I really want these portals. Let's see, is there anything? Yeah, nothing we can make yet. We need ice essence for the slowing totem, gold here, and sapphires. I think we have, we don't have enough ice essence, but we know we can get enough. That's the like, yeah. Can I speak? No, I cannot. That's the main thing. I have enough heavy leather, at least for that. And hopefully soon enough we'll be able to. Wow, I actually don't have as much gold as I thought I had. Do I have any gold ore? Yes, I do. So I want to throw that in here because it seems that we're going to need it soon. What we're looking at, not the Arcanist workbench, but the Alchemist workbench. This is how we're going to be making. Oh, we need Essence of Fire for this. That hurts me so. And the Shadow Weeds crafts, 50 of it, that feels so grindy. What do we get? Like this unknown item. Oh, I already know what this is. Probably going to be. It's probably going to be the ancient portal. No, the ancient portal should be here, so I don't know what's going to be there. Let's do that. Go here. Oh, we need Azure logs for this and medium leather. Really hoping that we'd be able to like make this. interesting. The mithril isn't actually necessarily better. Look at it, it's plus 11, and that's plus 11, plus 11. But it also gives you light attack damage. No, it increases your light attack damage by 4%, and it's like plus 19 health. So it's actually better to get the adamantite than it is to get the mithril. That's the first time I've seen mithril spelled that way. And physical resistance. Yeah, I think we actually want to get adamantite more than we do the mithril. That is so interesting. So actually, just feels like it requires a lot less in terms of like raw resources to actually process some of the leather. Might actually need a second tanning rack. Hmm. That's tier 1. That's also tier 1. Let's take this and upgrade. It just, you can put more stuff in here. Max tier reach. I'm probably not going to do a second one of these. It doesn't feel worth it. It's nice, but that's about it. Okay. It would seem that within here, we can start to put that here, here. I think our tanning should be done by now. No, actually. Actually gonna take the health potion and the stamina potion because it seems like in our time so far, we've come close to death enough times. That's probably wouldn't be a bad idea to start actually think about keeping that honest. Do you want a Zerk help? I don't know if we want to go back out right now. I keep on pressing G. That's what it is. I pressed G by accident. I wasn't sure, like 100% sure. Put that away. These blocks, they are nice. I might actually keep some cobble on us for building like very quickly. And the shadowy scraps is something that I feel that, yeah, that can go here. $18 and 10 again. Like, feels like such pitiful amounts, but we had to live with it. Yeah, so that isn't really gonna go by well here. What would it take to upgrade the blacksmith's anvil? We need light leather and we need the venom sacks. The venom sacks feel easy. It's really the light leather that might be a little bit of a problem. Considering that we need like another 13 of it, but it might be worth it if this fox drops some. Oh, just raw meat. I wonder if you can farm up animals. And maybe that's what we should be doing that we're not doing. Um it's something I haven't explored too much. Is it time for our farmer era? Like we try to farm up some rabbits. I've seen like some I know that the settlements can have the rabbits as like farm animals, but I think never genuinely thought about like trying to do it ourselves. So okay, let's see. Like we have a decent area here, so like it might be worth it to just see if we can uh get some like animal farming or animal husbandry going on, and then have the portal that will like let us like travel like far and wide. I love the different stages of growth of grass, but like having to clear this all out. Okay. That should be enough for now. We're not gonna try to like go like fully industrial farming. That doesn't seem like it'll work. Um, but we have this here, which is our chef's top, chef stove, raw fish. Oh, this is probably from the fishing. Any flour, builder's workbench. And no, we need the uh, oh, actually. Oh, we need shadowy grass for that too. We'll make the pickaxe. This, come on, it's the pickaxe. Um, 300, 350. Interesting. We're gonna put you away in the used to be our main chest. Heavy and medium. You get to go in the leather. And already a decent amount. Would love to do that, but so much to upgrade. And the essence of fire too. Okay. Cool. What do we need? We needed that table that allows us to farm, which is the farmer's workbench. Luckily, we have enough resources, and it's not too bad to actually make right now. We're gonna put you over here for now. Ooh, chicken coop, fertilizer bag. You're gonna want this crude hoe, I'm thinking. Ooh, this is a lot of seeds and a lot of recipes for things that we don't have. We need lettuce. So actually we can get a lettuce seed bag. We'll see how that works. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Oh, we're just gonna make a whole bunch of things. Craft. This might help us quite a bit. Yeah, we're just gonna craft like a whole bunch of things and we get to play around and see how they work. And then the hoe. Tier 8. Yeah, I'm hoping that at the very least, it's going to be like easy to grab some of these things, or easy to like make some of these things. Stone planter. Actually, I want these. Like they look kind of cool. Saplings. Okay. Okay. It's nice. That's nice. Okay. Let's get started. Wait, no, there's one last thing that we wanted. We wanted this bucket. One thing I would say about like grabbing items from your inventory, it should be from where the player is, not necessarily like where the workbench is. Just in my opinion. So that way the player could like stand like maybe like a little bit further back. Okay, I'm assuming that this is going to be good enough. Hoping that's just like right clicking here or just okay. That worked. It wasn't super satisfying. Guess it's arable farmland now. Let's go back down here and maybe get some more seeds. We need lettuce right now, so that's what I'm really focusing on. I'm not gonna try to like go super fancy at this moment. And try to do like wheat or like sunflower or whatever. I think I only meant to do 3, but we're probably gonna need some in the future because I think that you need like it needs to be like a self like feeding loop. Oh, I actually needed one more. Don't know how long it takes to grow though, which is what I'm afraid of. Craft. And is there like any type of fertilizer? Maybe the feedback. Oh, there's a fertilizer, of course. And it takes a while before we can get to it. Of course. So we're just gonna go plant this last one, and then I guess we wait. Oh, that didn't take too long. It's saying mature lettuce, but I don't believe it. Yeah. Okay, with that being said, like that, I think we can venture down into our dungeon while we wait for those to grow. And hopefully by the time that we like go back up, it will be done. I do want to clean this up and like make it look nice at some point. I think that would be like kind of like a cool mission to do. But the biggest thing for me right now is making sure like if I take on a big project, it's easy to do. Or not necessarily easy to do, but it's actually like reasonable to do. Is like probably the best way I could put it. Like I don't think I should be cheating. Now I'm kind of curious. Let's just do this here. And we don't have any waiting for us, but okay. Wait, what? Okay, so if you're on the rail, you stay on the rail, but you can just like be. I'm so happy I searched that earlier because otherwise I would not know how to get in and out. Yeah, interesting. So I seems like you can't turn. Yeah, so we've been here before. Oh, interesting. Another thing that I don't like. I want to go down there, but not strictly necessary. Now I do like it that they provide us torches. Also, I'm a little distracted right now just because I have a friend that is canceling his birthday get together, which I was kind of excited for. We don't get to hang out at his place a ton, so anytime that we get to hang out, I appreciate it. This feels like that could be a door, or it should be a door. It's not. What's behind wall number 1? Yeah, we've been here or around here before. I'm getting quiet is because I am afraid that I'm gonna mess up somehow. Okay, we're kind of getting to like where I wanted to be, which is I was hoping to find like some place that was like nearish lava, because I think that's how we get like the essence of fire. What is that? One of the best ways to get the light leather is the rats. Generally speaking, no one cares about them too much. Are you? And what do you get giving me? I think that you give me the essence of fire. Okay. I think I need to watch out for is the toads. Like you. I'm just gonna be careful for a little bit. Chill out down here. We got this. We got this. We got this. Maybe grab a little gold. Like for having like one of the best what's it called, like pickaxes you can get, like, you know, like not one of the best, like, you know, like it's a step above like being halfway there to having the best. That still mine's so slow. But I guess on like Minecraft, this is like an actually valuable resource. And that's just iron ore. Okay. Don't actually need that in our inventory. Hmm, that looks dangerous. Okay, cinder cloth scraps. Acquired. More toads over there. I had a feeling that we'd find something like this down here, but I didn't know exactly. Okay, you're actually kind of weak. Hey, not that weak. Oh, but you drop iron. And essence of fire. I don't mind that. What do we need, like 30 essence of fire? We still want to be careful because, like, two essence of fire and some cinder scraps. Always nice. Okay, and because we've already defeated one of these, we're gonna try to stay away. Can you swim in lava? Stay away, please. No one likes you. 2 medium hide isn't too bad. Why can't you all swim in lava? Oh, wait, no, okay, no, he's taking damage, it seems. In all honesty, a dodge roll will go so hard in this game. No, you are dangerous to me. Again, I really want to like save this up. Okay, but like right now I'm not sure like how many other enemies might be nearby. I just want him to come over here so that way I can this stuff doesn't drop in the lava. Yeah, the ironing gets so nice. Maybe that's how we create an iron farm in this game. And one of the things I hope is that there is like some way of creating like technical farms in this game. I have a couple ideas so far. Like, still a little afraid that it's not going to be like entirely possible, but I do think that like one of the best things about Minecraft is creating those farms that like it's like not necessarily intentional. I don't think like when the first dark room spawner was created, they were like, hey, like this is exactly like what people are going to create with it. Oh, those guys look like they need to be liberated of some of their fire essence. Well, they don't attack me. They didn't attack me last time, so I'm hoping they don't attack me again. But is there knockback on the sword? And I am on fire. I'm not going to take too much damage. It's going to put itself out, but I will consume some food. And I see like those guys are going to stay out of my reach for now. They're lucky for now. In the future though, maybe not so lucky. Okay, I think it's time though that maybe we start heading up. Like we have some cinder scraps and we have some of the essence of fire, but knowing that it's easy enough to get down here, we can. And what I'm really afraid of is the bomber. Um, that guy can definitely deal us some damage. Like so, if we're being careful of anybody, it's gonna be him. Okay, we're doing okay. We're still alive. Boom batter, lens grabs. That's the way to go. The mage is also kind of dangerous to us since we are close range melee fighters. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. The spawning is ridiculous. Luckily, spamming does work. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I want to get out quick, so I wanted to try to get out like the quote unquote correct way, but for now, we're just gonna be straight up. I did see one glitch that might be useful to us, but not in this case, maybe. Seems that these are almost always skeletons. People with arachnophobia, beware. Okay, if you watched the Spiffing Brit video, we're gonna try something out real quick. And it does work. Oh, I did not think that we're gonna get that first try. I guess that's a bug that's gonna be in the game for a bit. Okay, let's go to the Forgotten Temple for a moment. because we want to turn in some of our bounties, and then we can actually jump to uh, maybe getting the cabbage patch finished. So it seems like we've traveled pretty far, considering. Backpack. Just harvesting some wild wheat. I do love the clamber, but sometimes the animation feels like it takes too long. Not doing that. Not today. Oh, that was the wrong one. We want to go here. This way, I think. It doesn't matter if it tells you where to go if you're not going the right way. Sorry, Mr. Pigs. Yeah, you can see like some of the beginner creatures are barely doing any damage to us. So you're doing fine. Just fine. So let's go like halfway between home and this place because I'm not exactly sure where it is at this point. Dang it. I was hoping that'd be an easy way of light leather. Not gonna kill him because he literally gives us nothing. So it's not worth it. We're almost definitely gonna have to fight this guy again. Do we want to fight him? Not really. You just run past him. Oh, forgot temple. I so want to like slide down this. I have 87. Still nowhere near enough. And record 10 memories. Interact, and we have unlocked some new things. Plus 2 maximum teleporters. That means that we are very close to being able to have our teleportation network. Let's see, what else are we missing? because it's asking for like 200, but I imagine that we can get up to like 250. I wonder what eternal seeds are. It makes me feel like maybe it's like you get to choose like two seeds that you really want to like have, and then you could like continuously get more seeds from them, like without having to give like the life essence. But like looking at what we're missing like what is that, 36 from here? Missing, and that's the only one we're missing, like 36. But this mythic, that kind of scares me. I think that might be the dragon, which I do want to fight. We just have to be like super prepared for that. Right now, I don't think that we're anywhere near close, but we turned that in. This guy still sells nothing, so I can't wait for the next like actual like content drop for this because I really want to see where they go. Oh, I thought you would disappear. You didn't though. So I'm gonna leave you alone. Where's our home? This way. See, like right now, like a dodge roll, like would be so cool. I'm also intentionally not trying to wow. I'm intentionally trying not to look into information on this game so that way I can have like a genuine experience of like discovering things for the first time. Like the Cobalt, like I only knew from the in-game tooltips. Don't get me wrong, I do have a couple mods installed to make the game just a little, slightly better, just like some quality of life mods that it seems like a lot of people have chosen to download. And normally the way that I go is just like, hey, what's like the most downloaded thing on like CurseForge? Um, or the most I said downloaded thing, most downloaded like mod, right? And if it has a high enough downloads, I'm just like, okay, it seems that probably enough people have had an issue with this. Like one thing I like is seeing like those health numbers. I feel like I don't remember seeing the health bars above the enemies, and so that was a part of the reason why I went with the health numbers instead. That way, I just have a better experience, and a better experience for me means I'm probably going to play it longer, which at the end of the day, isn't that what they want us to do? No, we actually have 100 here. We're going to go and bank those into this chest then. Lay down here and cash some Z's. Okay, we still don't have enough zero logs. Okay. We're nowhere near close to being able to build this yet. See, we're not actually that far away. Like we're actually pretty close. But it seems like one of the things that we're gonna want to do in terms of like this teleporter is we're gonna want to put it in places where we know that we're gonna like need some of these items. So like immediately, I'm just like, hey, we need easy access to essence of fire, essence of void, gold, cobalt, um thorium. Like we're running a little low on thorium, and if we want to get more right now, it wouldn't be the easiest thing. um so we definitely want to look into that. Wondering if we could mix this chest with something else. Like I think the boom powder and the bombs, like just because like we don't really have another place for them right now, can go in there, or maybe the potions. I have these ink sacks, which I don't have a great place for, but we're gonna take the food from in here and then put it in here. And this is just gonna be the food chest, like forevermore. Plant fibers, the skulls, like, ooh, these red crystal shards. And like we've actually made quite a bit of headway in cleaning everything up. Can you actually just eat these? You can, and it poisons you. Why would, okay. It is what it is, I guess. Let's take this, put in there. We can actually see if there's any new recipes for us. These are only at like 2, so I don't think they're super necessary for us to try to make right now. But copper cuirass is running a little low. We need a Zerlog, so it might just be worth it to go for the Zerlogs like right now and get it over with. Is there anything that we are missing that we or anything that we can make right now? I don't think we have an alchemist workbench yet, so we're gonna make one. And I remember somebody saying like you need a lot of room for like your base, and they are not wrong. Can this not go there? I'm just like, we don't actually need to face it. Ah, interesting. That you smelt into bottles immediately, not glass. I'm not gonna ask too many questions. Oh, popberry bomb. Interesting looking. Okay, I do want to try. Oh, that pigeon morphing mouse. Okay, I want. Okay, I need to test this out. I need to test this out. If it is how I think it is, like I need to test this out. Okay, where's my daggers? Okay, for a moment there, I thought I couldn't make the iron daggers. I was gonna be a little sad. Okay, we're just gonna leave this here, and now we need some sand. Where do we get some sand from? Over there. There's our sand. Because if it actually does mean that like we're able to transform into this animal and then like fly, oh my gosh, that's gonna help us so much. Why is this white sandy gravel and not just sand? Let's still gravel a little bit of it. No, please don't say it ain't so. It's all white sandy gravel. Wait, sandy gravel. Turkey chick. Uh, where's our sand? Like, is sand actually that difficult to get? Like, okay. Okay, if we don't find it like right here, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back now, and then we're gonna see if we can like make it from one of these resources. 'Cause I feel like quartz potentially you could turn that into sand, but this bright sand gravel, I'm like, hey, if you could turn that into sand, then that works too. Oh, I'm so hoping that this potion works the way I like it makes it sound like it does. If it does, then it's gonna be on my list of like things that just make sense. I think this is a bug. Yeah, it's a bug. I think we just found a bug. Wait, where's our white sandy gravel? Oh yeah, that was that. Builder's workbench. Oh, okay, I was hoping that that would work. Trapdoor. Temple shelf. We're not actually gonna use this. Okay, we need a bottle. It means that we need sand. I don't know where to get. Sorry, I don't know where to get sand other than like what I thought was these sandbanks. But maybe that seems so far. Just do an M very quickly and clear this. Oh no, we might need to go to the desert. I'm really hoping that's not the case. I thought I had a desert in this world already. But if it's the case that we need to go to the desert, that might be not impossible, but like very, very difficult. Now we should probably also have also planted some more lettuce. Let's do that. So be smart about this. And also empty our inventory a little bit because adventure. Oh, not emptying it as much as I thought we would have. Just take this, put it into that, this into there. Hmm. I'm gonna put you in there because I think that's better to go with some of the other stuff that needs to go places. And this is a wood, so you can go with the wood. See, is your log, and let's just take Azure kelp and Azure log. I think that should be easy enough to remember. Onward. We need sand. It'd be so funny if there was like sand like right by us, and I just completely missed it. And I forgot to get the lettuce again. Oh, but we can upgrade. Always nice. Okay, now we need carrots instead. So we actually will be switching. And we need corn, but actually, let's just, yeah, craft 10. Oh, we also need one greater life essence, so we're gonna need to be careful with that too. Um, Here into that torch. Go to our farmland. That is 2x4. We're gonna split this up just a little bit. There we go. And then our watering canister. Oh, we have some gold on us. It is a peaceful life. Not the life I thought I would inhabit when I left school, but It does show. With a little bit of hard work, you can't make a living in this here world. And you won't always be so short change. If anybody ever doubted I was from Texas. I still haven't killed one of those Gila monster like looking guys. I really wish I could make a bow right now, but I don't think they are a thing in this game yet. Do not want to fight that bear. Again, if you catch me in the woods fighting a bear, help the bear. I promise. He's gonna need it. I'm sorry, little guys. Wait, did you not even drop any leather? Now that makes me feel bad. Yeah, this time you dropped some leather. I must thank you kindly for your contribution. See, that looks like a 0 lives to me. Blue nettle and cyan crystals. Well, let's see. Is this what we are looking for? Yes, it is. Zero kelp. Map where you'll find a few of these. They'll come in mighty handy when it comes to finally building out some of the things that we have set to achieve today. And why would we go and use a pickaxe for something that requires axe's touch? So this right here is a little ingrown. Let's see. That's some zero fruit. And how many lives did we get? 84. That is that number right there. That's per number. Okay, at least we know that there is an azure forest pretty close to us. And we're gonna grab a couple more of these moss things. Can we just I just kinda want to see that. Yeah, but we still have a location that we were trying to travel to. We got distracted by the Azure logs. Which I think we have enough of now, but in the future, yeah, we need the Azure logs for the portals. In the future, we'll come back and get some more green bush. Not necessarily necessary. Um, but right now we're just trying to get the sand. That could be very helpful. I think that's it right there. I can't remember if we found. Yeah, this is it. It would be nice to have a shovel. I do think a shovel is faster than a pickaxe, but I'm hoping that like you don't need so much of it that we have to stay out here for too long. Yeah, like 25 seems like way more than enough for our current purposes. Was that a lobster? I wish we don't have too many of those. And let's. Okay, for a moment there, I thought that crab might attack us. You never know. Them crustaceans, they do like to attack and bite and pinch. And see, Mr. Rabbit, I'm gonna let you go. My folks told me if you want to farm sustainably, or not farm necessarily, but if you want to hunt sustainably, then you got to make sure for every couple rabbits you hunt, you let a couple go. Really like a 3-to-1 ratio. You hunt three and you let one go. That way it can go and then repopulate. So that way next season you can get some more rabbit. You also don't want to get them too small. You want to make sure that they're able to grow because those small ones are going to grow into adults and then become the ones at the end fornicate and create new ones. I do like the sparkling effect that is appearing on our screen right now. I don't know why I'm doing this accent. It has now become fine until we have actually. Oh, look at that. We could place that. That's violet. That's blue. Feel like you could really create an enchanted landscape using some of these tools that they have provided. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, there's a bear. I'm not gonna fight him because I think he should live. He is one wild something. Oh, I mean, that's yeah. He lost and say another word. So I like to keep it relatively family friendly here on this channel. See, I would love to see them include some Easter eggs, like those hogs, if you could, ride them. And then the music that's like Hog Rider, and then plays. That'd be a great callback to what was that game I used to play? Clash Royale. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a one. Hollering of a good time. I promise every day I would play that during college and try to get my score up. And then when they introduced the clans and made it so that you could battle alongside your friends and against some of your enemies, that made it all the better. I do need to take a pause because I just realized. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at something else later, but it's fine for now. We are now back, if you haven't realized. We are so back. At least that's what I like to tell myself. It's also really funny because like all they really need to do for this game is like say, hey, what are like the most installed mods on Minecraft, and just make a game out of those. Market research like mostly done. Okay, here's our bottle, and I'm not gonna wait to test this out. We're going to go into here. Where's our morphology? And we're gonna craft that. Okay. Here's what I'm hoping is that we can drink this. How long does this last? It's really cool, but if we can't fly, then it doesn't really matter. It does seem that we might move faster, but it could also just be because of how short we are. It's still cool, but I was slightly hoping that we'd be able to fly. Oh, I see the nope. And we're back to normal. Okay, that's kind of cool. Would I say it's like absolutely like necessary or like absolutely cool? Not really. Oh, it makes two by default. Oh, let's. Yeah, I don't think those are mature yet. Let's say if we did that warp name, I'm gonna say yeah, Only Ranch. Save change. And if this works the way that we think that it should be able to go on the map. Let's see. We've been up here before. Do go straight north. I kind of want to just go like straight west, straight east. Yeah, let's just go straight east for now and see where that takes us. And we could put down one of these warp portals and then hopefully see how that works. And if it works as how we're expecting, then that'll be very, very cool. One thing I can see is like somebody else is using it and they're like, hey, like instead, like let me like change the teleportation like place to their own place, their own home. That could be not fun. We're gonna avoid this entire castle right here. Like we also want to put it somewhere like that's gonna be useful. You know, wait, we have thorium, so of course we found the desert. Now I just don't know where it is. Like it just doesn't show up on the map. I don't know if something happened to the map that made it get reset. But we definitely found a desert before. Like it's impossible for us to not have found a desert before. I hope the update didn't mess something up. Because now I'm just like, hey, how did we get the thorium? Ooh, wait. That's it could be another portal area. But we're gonna avoid that because we don't need another one to show up on our map slash like waypoint. If it was like different instances of one, I might like try to like keep on exploring because it feels like it's only like one of them. I'm like, yeah, it's not as necessary. Keep our food topped up in the game because we are hungry in real life. Pick up a storm thistle. just because it sounds cool. Just in case we want to take a nap. I could see that happening, especially if like some of the enemies like they start showing up or not fun to deal with. Yeah, definitely better than like auto jump in Minecraft. Though I have to keep on remembering. Try not to compare the two. They are separate games with probably separate audiences. Just because they have some overlap in terms of like probably what their audience base is. Doesn't mean that it's that large. Ooh, is this another one of the abandoned mine shafts like the ones that like the one that we're living out currently? Yes, it is. Man, do I love me a good abandoned mine shaft. This one is pretty large. See, I don't know if the abandoned mine shafts are like too large. They're really cool, but like to actually fully explore them would take so much time. Okay, let's see if we can actually take a nap. No, it does let you lay down, but it seems that like I guess that's like one thing I do like about Minecraft is that like it doesn't let you lay down until you go to sleep. Again with the comparisons. But it just means that what's it called? Like you can't mess it up. But I do like being able to lay down before it's nighttime, so you can get into bed before. Like you're actually like able to like reset or like move the day forward. That's not a terrible thing either. And some would say maybe like preferable. Okay, home is like somewhere over here. Oh, it's over here. It's okay. So we just don't have enough of the world loaded in to actually see where the desert was. And that's potentially because I reduced my render distance. See something. 64 gigs of RAM. Wow. Save changes. This is gonna probably might start stuttering a lot. 64 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of VRAM. But now we can actually like, oh, it didn't change our view here. So maybe I was wrong. I'm trying to remember where the sand was that we got, but I think it was over there. What would be really cool though is if there was like some directionality to the difficulty of the game. Like, oh, if you go like south, it's more difficult, but if you go like east, it's easier or whatever. Or you find like more difficult enemies. I have a feeling that like the first like true speedrunning aspect of this game is probably gonna have to do with the memories and collecting all the memories since that seems like such a core part of the game. Yeah, but I feel like because like there's like so much to do and so much that the game is asking of, I don't really feel like being creative or like trying to build a house or whatever. It's like I can build a house, but like it doesn't really feel like there's much reason to. I mean, I guess we'll just put a portal on like this volcanic island and then try to go back. Feel like this is good enough of a place as any. Um, might even be able to find some thorium on the island too. So, Cowabunga. Also, underneath the water is so pretty. Blue sand. Like I like how visible everything is. So, anyway, that clownfish looks like something that we have not added to our memories yet. And it wasn't. Okay, there's definitely more things to explore, so we're probably gonna pop down a portal and see what that does. And then once we get a chance to make an ancient portal, then we won't need to go back to that sanctuary area anymore and fight the golem that keeps on respawning. Poison dirt. Okay, that's a new one. Interact. Um, weird place. If I could type. Warp to Homely Ranch. Save strange. Save strange. Will they attack us? Yes, they will. They are Piranha. Oh, and we teleported. Man, we made it back. Nice. Oh, okay. I was thinking that was going to be like one for each every single one. So, but it wasn't. So that's a a nicety I was not expecting for the corn. That means that we can go here, make one of these. We need birch. Well, darn. Put that in here. Put that in there. Put that in there. Food. Food. Abundant amount of food. I do say so myself. Leave that there. Um, there's way too many types of woods. Wait, what type of wood was it asking for? Resource. Camphor, gumbulb, and birch. Camphor, gumbulb, and birch. Yeah, Weird place. They changed. I do like that it's relatively instantaneous that you can teleport through. But that hitbox feels a little weird. Camphor, gumbulb, and birch. That's what we're looking for. I feel like I can do a southern accent pretty well. What I'd really like to get down is an Irish accent, or one of them their Australian ones. Oak. Ooh, I think that's birch. I think that's birch. I think that's birch. Yep. Birch logs. Never say I didn't have it. Yeah. I think also a pickup magnet will be absolutely like required as like an upgrade. I like path. That should be enough. Ooh, is this a full? It is. Don't attack me. I don't want to fight you. Uh, you know, you could have lived if you left me alone. Upgrade. Cauliflower. Two greater life essences. Okay, and so now we can actually like transmute effectively from any one item to any of the others. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then we have this planter also. Does that like do anything for us? It seems like no right now. But it does seem we could craft like a lot more stuff. Like, okay, that's actually kind of cool. I actually kind of like this aspect of it, where it's like you can craft like stuff. Oh, scarecrow. I thought we had a pumpkin. It's not. Essence of life. We have a birch sapling, apple sapling, and so now we can go for cauliflower and turnip seeds. We do not have anywhere near enough to like really farm. Okay. So I'm thinking that we want a giant factory farm like right here. We'll get there. We'll get there. Farm everything. Where's our watering can? There we. Oops. There we go. Okay. And I think at some point we do need to actually start like trying to repair this. It looks cool, but actually let's put this away. We can leave that, and if we ever like go somewhere new, we can use it as a way to get back there, or should I say like to that new place. Like you see, we have a death here, so I think that this is where the desert is that we went to before, which we need for some thorium. It's actually not that far considering how fast we can travel, but it's also not that close. With that being said, I'm gonna say thank you for joining me. Good morning, good evening, and night.